안녕하세요. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how to make bulgogi, the Korean style marinated beef, and how to pan fry it. We have done this a couple of times on this channel. To recap how to marinate 3 kilograms of beef, you need a large pear around 350 grams and same weight of onions and 2 stems of green onions, 15 cloves of garlic. Cut this roughly and put them in a blender. I do not even use a cutting board for this. This is that simple. But don't cut your hands. Regarding liquid ingredients, you need 150 milliliters of soy sauce and 75 milliliters of sugar and green plum syrup. The ratio between these two is up to you. Mine is 25 sugar and 50 green plum syrup. You need some acidity in bulgogi because a little bit of acidity upgrades the flavors of meat, but too much of it is no-no. So I'm going to add these two to a blender. The next thing we need is cooking wine, 50 milliliters, and sesame oil, 25 milliliters. We have everything together in a blender and we are going to pulse this. It's not done yet. Now the sauce is ready, so pour some of the sauce at the bottom of a container. Spread the sauce evenly and place thin slices of beef on top of the sauce. And make sure the sauce touches all parts of the meat. Then add some more sauce and spread this again and place the meat. And repeat this. Now you are done and put a lid on and keep this in a refrigerator for a couple of days. One day later, it is looking like this. Now we are going to pan fry this. I have preheated cast iron pan. It has been preheated for 5 minutes and place meat one by one. And you have to make sure the meat is in direct contact with the metal. All the meat has to be cooked at 120-180 degrees to get the maximum caramelization and browning. So do not overcrowd your pan. This 26 centimeter pan handles 300 grams of meat each time. Oh, did you look at the browning? Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. And it takes only 2 minutes to cook bulgogi. If you want to cook 600 grams, do this with 2 batches. It takes only 2 minutes for the first batch and wipe this off with water and do it again. In total, it needs less than 5 minutes. So this is done. So I'm going to remove the meat from the pan. In case you put all 600 grams of meat in a pan at once, you will end up with a lot of liquid and you are basically boiling the meat. And it takes quite a lot of time to boil 600 grams of meat and you don't have any caramelization or browning. That means you are eating a very untasty bulgogi. And this one I am eating right now. It's so delicious. Look at the browning they have. This is the outcome from a cast iron pan, and I'm going to make bulgogi again with another type of pan. I usually use stainless steel pan, but most people do not have one, so I'm going to use a stainless steel pot. Drop some water and then you are going to have some mercury balls. That is the signal you can put your meat on the pan. Do this one by one and do not overcrowd the pan again. And it takes even less than 2 minutes on this pan. And I got the best browning on a stainless steel pot. My observation is stainless steel pan or pot gives us a better browning than an enamel coated cast iron pan. I think anything coated is not good enough. So it's time to taste this. It's so tasty, maybe a million times better than boiled bulgogi, which is not browned and is not caramelized and lost all the flavors and juices. I did this with another type of pan, aluminum pan with a non-stick surface. This works for bulgogi. It does not work for steak, but it works bulgogi because this is so thin. I preheated this for about 10 minutes. It was very hot. The meat has a very nice browning, so I'm very happy with this. But it starts giving out a lot of water. It's only good for bulgogi with thin slices. Thank you for watching.